famous locked doors from the hospital when Rick woke up. And then all of the different actors have signed around the doors. See? This is hospital doors from episode 101. Days Gone By. Rick awakes from a coma to the zombie apocalypse. I didn't even need to read that to know where these doors are from. Hey everyone, and welcome to Adventures by D. Today we are in Senoia, Georgia. And Dave, why are we in Senoia, Georgia?
I have no idea. I was not told. No, we're here for The Walking Dead. So we're going to show you a lot of the cool video shoots of The Walking Dead video locations. I'm excited about it. We've been on many tours, and I'm here with a super fan, otherwise known as my wife.
Yes. My biggest decision today was which of my Walking Dead t-shirts I was going to wear, because I probably have 6 or 7, and several of them come from the gift shop in this town. So join us on our Walking Dead adventure.
What was that? Is that a walker?
I'm a walker.
Okay.
Here is what would have been downtown Woodbury. Imagine no cars, grass, and a bunch of buildings. And the governor. You can see here, you can also see the roof line up there. We were at the corner of Gin Street and Baggerly Way. Welcome to Alexandria in The Walking Dead. Behind these walls is the city of Alexandria. You can actually see right here, you can see the windmill, and you can see some of the buildings that they have set up. Like the church, they have gardens, all sorts of things back there. We've actually toured the area. Some of the houses in there were used for certain things too. And then look at the walls. Could you imagine buying a house that you knowingly agree to a filming location, and like this is literally built around your property, the walls? Think about that. So some of the things with The Walking Dead, like here's a, you cannot cross behind this no trespassing sign, but I want to show you how everything is overgrown. Do you see it? We've learned in a lot of tours we've gone on that depending on where it's filming, the studio will incent areas to not mow their grass so it looks overgrown like it should in a zombie apocalypse. So this is very natural and they leave it this way all the time, but a lot of areas and houses, they'll ask them not to cut their grass for a while to give the feeling. How they have it right now with the cloth coming off and it looking so weathered and like it burned. Now when we went on our tour, we could only stand in the back, so we couldn't walk all the way up to the windmill. We were standing on a road kind of by the church inside, but it was awesome. Beautiful. Here's a house that's a famous house dealing with Carl. Do you guys remember when little Carl was sitting on a rooftop and he was eating a huge can of pudding? This is the house it was at. But could you imagine if you lived in the house that Carl was on the roof eating the pudding? That huge can of pudding and he was just eating it. So frustrated. Just wanting a sense of normalcy. Here it is. Down the street from the shop entrance, here is 1E, the Woodbury shop. You enter from the top and then you go down the stairs and there's even more in the gift shops down there. They have a ton of props. Highly recommend getting in here if you go to Senoia, the Woodbury shop. Here are some displays from AMC. Here's Rick's sheriff uniform. Look at that. Rick Grimes. Here's his wife, Lori Grimes, and her outfit she runs around in. It's a lot cleaner than when last time you saw her. Look at that. Then we have Daryl's saddlebag from season 1. These are all courtesy of AMC. Negan's jacket from season 9. Wow. This is awesome. Little Girl Walker Teddy Bear season 1 episode 1. You guys remember that? It's one of the ones he runs into first. Besides Bicycle Girl. Oh my goodness. Season 7. The cat. Oh, this is probably from the junkyard. T-Dog's chain for Merle, season 1 episode 2. Oh man, when he was chained to the roof. This is awesome. Here's Daryl's crossbow from seasons 1 through 3. Judas applesauce jar, season 5, episode 11. Rick's prison phone, season 3. Oh wow. And here's a drawing of Alexandria. You see it? And then what's this last one here?
Michonne.
Oh, my favorite. So we haven't even gotten into the characters. Michonne is my favorite character in The Walking Dead. Here's her outfit. Daryl Dixon, season 2, episodes 1 through 6. Look at that.
Here's the chair Lori was strapped to by the governor.
Welcome to the Tombs. Andrea is handcuffed to a chair by the governor and left for dead. Do you remember that? Do you remember who broke in to try to save her? Wow. These are awesome props. Glen's pharmacy list. You remember the pharmacy list when they went into the pharmacy? That's when his relationship with Maggie started. Now we're heading to Sharpsburg, Georgia, where we're going to see the pharmacy that Glen and Maggie went to get some items. Here we go. Here we are at 98 Main Street in Sharpsburg, Georgia. This is the location of the pharmacy. Steve's Pharmacy. You remember when Glen and Maggie went out? They had to get Lori a pregnancy test, and they had a whole list, and we just saw that list in the Walking Dead Museum. Glen's list of things he was going to try to find at the pharmacy. Check it out. And if I back up, there's an awning here. And then you can see this, where would have been the sign. Look at this. And it's a very quiet little town. Main Street is right here. We turned on it. They have purple martin gourds hanging. It was about a 10-minute drive from Senoia, so they actually filmed here first, and then later seasons were in Senoia for Woodbury and then for Alexandria. Let's walk across the street for a second. Let's see here. It says bus. Once upon a time, was this a bus stop? What do you think? Oh look, it's like a antique shop maybe? It says it's a Black Horseshoe 1845 Chester. It's all boarded up. Nothing is open in this area. You can see all this stuff here. Wild. Here we are in what I'll call downtown Sharpsburg. Tarrantine Road and Main Street. Blink and you would miss it. Bric-a-brac opening soon. Look at this old log cabin next to it. The front's been redone a little bit, but boy, it's sitting on some pillars. You can see how old it is there. There's the pharmacy. Downtown Sharpsburg. We're in Grantville, Georgia, which was about a 20-minute drive from Sharpsburg, Georgia. And this is their little downtown area. So, we're at Morgan's apartment. This area, I'm showing Dave here, but this area when they filmed it was all barricaded, and Morgan had put all those barricades out with spears sticking out. He created a thing so that the walkers couldn't get in, and he was upstairs up here. Now, we've actually been on a tour where we've been in this area, and we actually got to go into the apartment, and it was staged, kind of like it would have been for the filming. Here we go. I believe up these stairs is where Morgan's apartment is. Do you see it? Right here? Up these stairs. That's where Morgan's apartment is. And you can do a tour Monday through Friday. $10. Awesome, right? You guys remember this wall? It's still here. It says "Away with you." And when we went on Atlanta movie tours, we actually could go in here, and I believe you could see the inside, right? It's just I don't actually know what this was at one time, but you can see. I don't want you in here. Ooh, it's sunny out right now. See the walls falling apart. Whatever it was once upon a time. All of this is just so run down. I think Grantville's seen better days. Hey adventurers, we are finished with our tour. We are driving back to Atlanta. So we've hit 3 cities today. We did Senoia, we did Sharpsburg, and we did Grantville. Senoia, the biggest of all 3 of the towns. What'd you think, Dave? Now, I should say we have been to all of these areas before on various tours. We have done 2 tours with Atlanta Movie Tours and one with, what's the one?
Georgia Tour Company.
Georgia Tour Company, which that one was a walking tour. Atlanta Movie Tours unfortunately went out of business in 2020, which is a real shame because they had excellent tours. And you went on a bus and they took you around to locations. And then we did actually an AMC studio tour a couple years ago, which was really cool because you got to go on the lot where you normally can't go and you could see certain things there. So what'd you think, Dave, of our kind of formal tour for us?
It's always good to see the Walking Dead stuff, and Senoia and the small Georgia towns really embrace it. And there was some cool stuff in Senoia in the gift shop / kind of museum, an official museum. Some
stuff we hadn't seen before,
yeah,
like the chair Andrea had been chained to towards the end of her time in Woodbury.
And Daryl's crossbow from the first 3 seasons.
And then we even did a round robin where we saw the list Glen carried that when him and Maggie went to the pharmacy, and then we actually saw where the pharmacy was in a different city. So that was kind of cool too.
There's many more Walking Dead sites. I don't know how many there are. These are a few of the major ones. Some we can still drive to, others are on private property we won't be able to get to, but we'll film all the ones we can.
Yeah, so please leave a comment and let us know if you'd like us to continue our Walking Dead video series, because there is so many areas we can show you and then show you in the actual show, the location. So we could do a whole series on this. If you guys are interested, you have to let us know. I don't know what the appetite is for Walking Dead. I enjoy it immensely. Dave is a fan. He used to be a much bigger fan than he is now. So it's more of my thing right now. So with that, please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy this content, and ring that notification bell. We're going to be doing more Georgia filming locations. So when you look for that Georgia peach at the end of the credits, you know it was filmed in Georgia, and there's been major movie franchises that have been filmed in Georgia. Things like Avengers and Hunger Games. And with that, anything else you want to say?
You covered it.
Please leave a comment. May the adventures be with you and walkers too. And Michonne and Rick, they'll take care of you.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and
Ringing a bell.
so you'll be notified of our next upload. And as always, may the adventures be with you.